everybody. Welcome to the Murph and Vish podcast. I'm here with the one, the only Murphyano. How we doing today, Murph?
I'm doing amazing, mate. I'm not a fucking idiot sandwich.
Glad to hear it, Murph. Glad to hear it. Well, today, we're
So,
talking about some fun, exciting stuff. We're going to be doing some tier list video game wise. We're going to start with some Apex Legends, Murph's main game right now. Gonna have him break down those legends, let us know where he thinks they should be. And then we're going to switch and do some Call of Duty. And if we have time, we're going to kind of do a small Battle Royale tier list. But first off, you all know what we have to start with. We have
Girdle.
to start with the Wordle.
What's his name? James Wardle on
James
the Dolphins.
Wordle, Wordle, Wordle. Okay, Murph. Hit us with it. What is your five-letter word for today?
7.
Seven. Our five-letter word today is seven.
First try.
Oh shit. Ben is the end. Okay, okay.
Oh, shit.
Um,
Yep. No, it can't be Devin.
how about Haven?
Okay, that's a good try.
Nope. Okay, there's no A in it, so probably O. Or
What about Given?
Given. I like it.
He's already been given his applesauce for the day.
And this is why he's too good, chat. He is too
Wait,
good.
the theme. Let's go, man. Morning brain. On fire brain. Powered by ramen noodles and protein,
Yes,
baby.
sir. And that's our third straight win in three tries.
Put us in the next World Championship.
Yes, sir. Now, since we are talking video games, doing some tier lists, we are going to start with guess the game. So, Murph, we have 526 options. What number do
Holy
we want?
fuck. Let's go with 1.
Number uno.
Oh, Tosan, go.
Is this Destiny? No, wait, no. This is
Star Wars.
No, it's not Star Wars. It's Gosh damn it, what's that game called? Give me a second.
Outlander.
Not out. No, this is an older game. Um, or maybe no, I don't think it's Destiny. Or is it Destiny? No, it's gosh,
Prince of Persia.
um, Mass Effect. I think it's Mass Effect.
All right, hit her up. Let's see what it is. We should open House of Woshes.
Problem is, there's
There's like
multiple.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Well, don't we have 4 guesses though, right?
We got six.
Oh, easy peasy. Lemons are squeezing.
I'm gonna guess Mass Effect 2.
The graphics look a little bit better than the first one, that's for sure.
Shit. It's Mass Effect. I'm pretty well. I think this is. I think this is Mass Effect, but I don't want us to keep guessing all the Mass Effects and that's wrong.
Wait, we had this one before already.
We did?
Yes, this is Mass Effect.
Oh, it is. Well, then we gotta do it
It
again.
is. Ah, dang it.
Okay, another number, Murph.
Let's go Ochasenko.
88. 85. Hmm.
I'm always open.
Well, it's a
What
government-looking
the?
game.
Maybe it's a zombie apocalypse game.
Could be. I don't know. I'm getting Call of Duty vibes.
Think
With the
so?
cutscene, but I don't know. We'll start with a Call of Duty guess. It would be an earlier
Galadod.
one, maybe like World at War, a little older school. Nope. What the fuck is that? Yeah, this is definitely not Call of Duty. I don't know what this is.
What
It
the?
had an 85 Metacritic score. We don't have to guess. We can skip a guess too. But
Yeah,
I
let's
don't even
skip
know.
this.
We'll just skip a guess.
Because what is that picture?
Okay, so it's a newer game because it's somewhat newer. PS4 and Xbox One and PC are the original platforms.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
What did you say?
Is this Five Nights at Freddy's? Because this kind of looks like the intro.
Maybe. I've never played it. Submit. Shit, nope. Who is that man? Action adventure. Last of
What
Us?
the?
Is it Last of Us? Wait, no, not Last
This
of
is
Us.
the Matrix game?
Um, Max Payne?
Looks. What the? This Army of Two?
This is not. I'm gonna try Max Payne.
Let's do it.
2019. This picture's not helping me either.
Oh, was that? Was the oh, Vicious, the fucking off-brand GTA one. Hot dogs, dogs, um, dogs. Fucking it it was like in Chinatown. Dogs,
Oh,
the off-brand GTA game.
yeah. Was it Matt? Is it called Mad Dogs?
No, it's not Mad Dogs.
Um.
Oh, Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah. I don't know if this is Watch Dogs. Would it be the original? Maybe.
This
Try.
kind of looks. The graphics kind of look Watch Doggy.
Nope. Remedy
Damn it!
Entertainment. Last guess. This looks like that horror game. This red hair chick looks familiar, like Resident Evil. She.
Oh, that's a shout right there. That's a good guess.
The question
But
is, which
which
Resident
one?
Evil?
Yeah, there's like fucking six of them.
Well, let's see here. Resident Evil 6 just got released. Oh, no, 7. So 7 just got released, so it'd be either probably 6 or 5. I would say.
I'm with you, big dad. Whichever one you want to gamble on, I'm putting all my money on the table with you.
Well, I'm guessing it's probably not even that. But sure, we're going to guess it. Control. Ah, shit. That's what I saw it from. The name sounds familiar.
Control.
Yeah, I've seen the game, and
What?
that's why I kind of recognize this person, because if you... That's why I recognized the girl, see, because I saw the hair, and then you see the picture, it has the girl on it. So I've seen that, like, it's like, that person looks familiar, I just can't think of what it is. It was Control. That's why. Oh, well.
Oh, I don't think I've ever even heard of this game.
I've
That's
heard of it.
crazy.
I've never played it, but I've heard of it, so. But, moving on. Like I said, we are doing some tier list today. This first one, Murph's going to take the most part of it. But, here we go. We're ranking them, Murph. We got S to D.
You're right, mate.
Okay. Looks like first we got Bloodhound.
Blood Hunter. I think, I think with the way they nerfed Seer, there's a lot of there's not a lot of scan legends, especially nowadays. So in my personal opinion, I think Bloodhound, if for those people who are that type of player for their team, you know, but just I don't know, it's weird. I would put Bloodhound at a C or a B because she also gets a speed boost when she goes into her ult. So, and it shows you literally everything. Like the whole world is infrared, so you can kind of manipulate the situation very well with her, especially post alt pop. So I'd probably put her B. No, I'd put her C, 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 because Crypto is a better Intel legend than she is.
We got Watson.
Put her at F. Get her out of here. No skill legend. If you main Watson and you're not a movement weirdo like Lamek or even our boy Mr. Yugi Boy, you're a weirdo. You're a cringe Apex player. You go to every entry point and go, fences everywhere. And when you run into a Watson fence for 10 seconds, you can't do a damn thing.
Uh, Looks like Crypto is next.
Okay, so a good Crypto is insane to have on your team. A good Crypto will still be able to get his whole team intel and still be, pitching in and on the fight. You know what I'm saying? And Crypto, in my opinion, is one of the best scan legends in the game. Because he can go in and kind of do the initial 10 damage to everybody and stun them. And I think the stun lasts for like 6 to 10 seconds. I'm not sure which one it is, but that's really big, especially when in today's game of Apex, third parties are very popular. So being able to slow a team down physically and stop all their movement, and you can capitalize off of that and push in, get rid of that team quick, get your shield swaps, get all the health and stuff you need, and get ready for that third party to come in. I think Crypto definitely belongs in the A tier or B tier. We'll put him in. Yeah, we'll put him in A tier. He is the best scan legend there is.
We got oh gosh, why am I blanking on his name?
Revenant.
Revenant. Yes.
So post buff, in my opinion, I loved Revenant. I would have put Revenant at an A tier, but I think with his buff, his super jump is really cool. It makes a lot of opportunity for movement clips, like I'm pretty sure everybody has seen online. It was just a sense of like killing a Bangalore because you hit her with your meatball and she can't pop any of her ults, and now, it was just kind of like taking that crutch away from those crutch Apex Legend players because they rely on their Legends kit so heavily. And not to say they don't have any other skill, but once you take that away from a player, they kind of start to panic and they kind of don't know what to do. Now they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. But I think post buff, we have our boy Shiesty who uses Revenant a lot, and he's great for taking height on a team that's holding you off from height. His footsteps are pretty much silent, and I think it's 20 health per kill onto his shield that he pops. So I don't know, man. I am personally enjoy and I'd love using Revenant. So there'll be a little bit of bias in this. So I would put Revenant at B tier.
Lobo.
Now, here we go. Mommy Bunda. All right. Everybody that plays Apex knows there's only one reason you choose Loba, and that's just to stare at the cheeks the whole game long. All right. I think also a lot like for the casual Apex player, I think Loba is good. Loba is also very good in a ranked setting because she just everything is in the palm of her hands. Oh, you need some more heals? Here's a shop in front of this door. So the team that might be across from us sees us looting. Now they can't push from this door, so she has something that also blocks an entry point, but can also like how do I say it? Like juice her team up, and she's also got nice cheeks. So I would put maybe Loba at like a C tier because I'm a very aggressive Apex player, so I barely even loot. I just get the first two guns and I go push a team because my theory is I'll just find whatever I need off of that other team.
Okay. Um, I don't know the name of this one.
Is that Rampart? Yeah, okay, so that's Rampart. Rampart is another legend. So what her abilities are is she has deployable cover, so she can put down 3 shields relatively quickly, especially post buff. She can before playing her, it would take some time for the animation. Now it's almost instantaneous. And Sheila, which is her minigun, has the fastest TTK in all of Apex, which is time to kill. And it makes for some funny clips. You can just kind of put 3 shields down, pull out Sheila, and just absolutely mow a ratting team down. Or if somebody is holding your door, you can pull out Sheila and just blow the door down, and just like they disintegrate. They're not even there anymore in a matter of seconds. Or an opponent hitting a octane jump pad towards you. That's a bad day for him. Or zip lining towards you. That's a horrible day for him. But as in terms of like good for the team and good for rank, maybe because she can use her shields in front of doorways and make it a one-way door instead of a two-way door. So if somebody walks up to your door and you have your Rampart shield up, you can pull out Sheila and absolutely mow them down. Or if they're pulling up, you can kind of open the door while you have a piece of cover and start shooting that person, get some initial damage off, so your teammates can go around the other side or whatever. So I'd put her at his B, C.
Um, Next one. I don't know the name of this
Let me see, who is this? Oh, Horizontal. Horizon. So post nerf, Horizon was probably one of my favorite characters to play. Now, I was a Horizon main for a very long time. I think I have like 100,000 damage, which I know isn't a lot. I don't even know how many kills I have on her, but she's another legend that's amazing for taking on 1v3s. Her gravity lift can get you from low ground to height almost instantly. Not anymore because her lift is so freaking slow. And I find myself, because as a Wraith main, I find myself beaming Horizon mains out of the sky. As long as you catch them a little bit as soon as they're entering the rift, it can be a little bit after, but they're screwed. Like, back in the day, it almost was like you're getting rocketed into the sky. So you can throw your ult, which is the black hole, and then you just spam the black hole with nades. So what the black hole does is it sucks any players around it towards it. So when you throw all your nades, it's kind of into one focused area, all that damage. So I think Horizon's kit is really cool, but since we're talking about now, post buff Horizon belongs in C. Even a good Horizon feels kind of handicapped playing her.
one. Okay. Fusey.
Fusey. So Fusey is going to go into D, and let me explain why. Fusey is one of those legends where he's just a damage farming, annoying legend. And I'm sure there's other people out there who are good fuses who are going to be like, no, Fuse is an S tier legend. But at the end of the day, I think Fuse is one of those legends that takes no skill. Like a person just picking up Apex could pick Fuse and drop 2,000 damage easily. So I think, if you're gonna learn Apex, playing with those no skill legends isn't gonna make you a better player. Yeah, sure, you might have some like steamers, you might have some games, but we know that that's not from shooting your gun. That's from popping your ult and shooting nades for the last 37 minutes. So I think Fusey belongs there with Watson. He's another no skill legend.
Valk.
Oh, okay. So for a period of time, there was something called deployable balloons, which was, or well, evac towers, I guess, as everybody called them. But you could just take those, and it eliminated the whole reason for having Valk. But with that being taken away, I think Valk is going to make a comeback. One thing I love about Valk's kit is that once you get done pushing a team, you can fly off and it pings the people that are below you. So it sets you up for the next fight beautifully. And I think Valk is great in a ranked setting, even without the deployable balloons or the evac towers because let's say you just get done fighting a team, you couldn't find enough heals in ranked, and now you need to loot a little bit. She pings out where everybody is. So as you're flying, you see this team is out here in the open. You're like, okay, well, there's a building up here. Let's go over here, see if we can't find what we need, and then go push those guys. So I personally would put Valk at a C.
Seer.
Seer. Ooh, okay. So season 16 and season 17 Seer was S tier legend. His ultimate didn't really have a range limit that you could throw it. Now you can only throw it 15 feet. His scan was so big that it was just it was horrible. And I'm glad. No, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they nerfed Seer to the dirt because he was like 6 legends in 1. And even now, if you get hit with his Q, you get stunned like it's a crypto drone, and then he's a scan legend. So it's kind of like and you don't even get scanned, and it locks your abilities, so you can't use your abilities. So he's old revenant, crypto, and him all in 1 legend. That's like 3 legends in 1. So I'm glad that they nerfed him. Was it fun to abuse Seer in that time? Yes, but we're talking about today's Seer. He belongs in D tier.
Ash.
Oh, Ash. Me personally, I think Ash has an escape ability. Her Q of her star is kind of useless. Um, but I have seen people utilize it correctly to where they'll catch an opponent out in the open, arc star them, and they kind of. So what her star does is it tethers them to a point on the ground, on a building, or whatever. So it kind of is like a spider web in a sense where you shoot it and your opponent becomes stuck in place. So it's free beams or at least a stuck arc star. So or it gives you time to even push around. Especially if you catch like 2 or 3 guys together, you can throw a couple nades at them, get some big damage off, and move around. But her ultimate is a portal basically, and it's a one-way portal, which is another shitty thing about Ash. But me personally, being an original Ash main, I always loved Ash. So I'm gonna put Ash at a B tier.
Gibby.
Give me some cover for my brothers. Gibby, in my opinion, is a S tier legend because a good Gibby will have movement, and that's something people don't expect. The cover for his brothers, that can cover your entire team. So let's say you're pushing up, you and your teammates get a good bit of damage off first, and now you and your teammates are low. So cool, you throw your bubble, you throw your mortar strikes at the guys that are pushing you now. That gives you cover from the mortar strikes, from any incoming bullets that might be coming. And if you're healing up or if you're rezzing somebody in Gibby's bubble, it goes faster in his bubble than it would outside of his bubble, and it's a whole different animation. So, in my opinion, I think Gibby is an amazing team player legend, and for somebody who solo queues a lot, I love playing Gibby. I just need to get better at bubble fights. That's one thing I will say. If you are going to main Gibby, practice your bubble fights. That is the whole point of playing Gibby.
Okay, okay. Mad Maggie.
Uh, I think in a ranked setting, Maggie is the good legend because you can use her rocket as intel as well. And her ball is crazy. It's an amazing way to split up a 3 stack, which is so popular in today's Apex. You throw your ball, it stuns a couple people, and it bounces all 3 of those teammates into different directions. You can choose which teammate to focus at that point, kind of shoot your rocket at that piece of cover because it goes through a pretty decent amount of stuff. And it does damage over time. So you can just roll out, go knock him, go to the next guy because the rocket is still going at this point, depending on how fast you've moved through. But I feel like, oh, and she moves faster with shotguns, but I feel like she moves the same speed as if you just holster your weapon. I'm not really sure if she goes any faster. So, I would put Mad Maggie at a C. I think she's an average legend. Her kid is pretty cool. They go together.
Newcastle.
Nude Castle. So Nude Castle is kind of in that Gibby sense for me. He's not an S tier legend for me, but in my opinion, Newcastle is an A tier legend. They do need to give him a rework, in my personal opinion, because his alt is supposed to be able to go towards the teammate, but there's a limit to how far it can go. And I think that Newcastle's buff should also include that the shocking of his portable shield or whatever it's called should be instant. So as soon as it touches the ground, it should shock the enemies right away. Because it's so easy to counter a Newcastle ultimate. All you have to do is as soon as he jumps towards you, jump over the fence or jump over his big shield because he has to go through an animation. So that's a free kill on a Newcastle right there, trying to just provide cover for either himself or his teammates. His portable shield is probably the best thing. It's like a Gibby bubble, but smaller and it moves. So I think Newcastle is definitely an A tier legend.
Okay. I'm not sure who this is.
You see?
It's Caustic.
That's caustic.
No, that's not Caustic. Caustic's a little bit later. It's the girl.
Oh, Vantage.
Sure.
Yeah, Vantage goes in D tier. Another no skill legend, in my opinion. Remember, everybody, this is just my opinion, and I am one of those weird solo queue Apex players. So, um, constantly dealing with three stacks, and if I have to go against a Vantage, it's the most annoying thing ever. If we're talking about in a rank perspective, Vantage's sniper is probably one of the hardest hitting things and the biggest nuisance in you know in Apex. He does a lot of initial damage, and if you have two good teammates that are aggressive, Vantage can provide a lot of cover. Granted that the person using Vantage can hit those shots. She has her little bat or whatever that can take height echo. So I think Vantage is at least a C tier legend in my opinion. I personally hate going against Vantages. I think, people who main Vantage have no real skill in a gunfight. They always lack their up close fights because they're so used to sitting back 300 meters away just sniping the whole time. He's not a legend that will help you get better.
Okay. Um, we got Lifeline.
Lifeline. So Lifeline is a legend that I've recently started to fall in love with, not because she's cute and small, but also because I love her. She has the first smallest hitbox in the game. So in your up close battles, makes it easier for you to win them, especially if you spice it up with a little bit of movement. And her ability to just walk by, res her teammate, throw a health drone down, and in a 3v1, your health drone isn't really going to do you much good because it doesn't heal you up that fast. But in a 2v1, let's say, with a little bit of movement, her health drone is really good. You're constantly getting health. You take a little bit of damage, you do a little bit of damage, and you're getting health at the same exact time. Sorry, my eyeball. Her package definitely needs a buff, in my personal opinion, because it just gives you a bunch of nonsense. Um, if instead of the package they changed it to something else, I think she actually is getting a rework. So I'm very excited for that. I think Lifeline, especially in a rank situation, is very good because you can just set up your res drone and a health drone for your teammate that's down, and all the teammate has to worry about now is putting on shields. And while your teammate is doing that, I'm pretty sure the team that downed him is trying to now push up on him. Gives you the opportunity to either get height or catch an off angle and get just free beams on that guy. So I would put Lifeline at an A tier.
Okay. We got Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I think he's another A tier legend. Pathfinder is, if you have a good Pathfinder on your team, man, it's easy for both of you guys to drop a 3K. If he knows the rotations well, he knows how to throw his zip lines well, he knows how to work his grapple well. Man, that Pathfinder is insane because when you're flying through the air as a Pathfinder, it's easier to hit. But a Pathfinder that knows how to swing on his grapple, it's really hard to hit them because they're going in different directions. They're going up so fast, you're not expecting that. And Pathfinder is also another legend that his grapple helps set up such cool clips and stuff like that. So I think Pathfinder deserves a.
Okay. Uh, Wraith.
All right, so here's where my bias is gonna kick in heavy as all hell. Wraith is an S tier legend. Now hear me out. In the game of Apex Legends, especially today, 3 stacks is our biggest nemesis. In the actual gun, the nemesis. You could a Wraith as an entry fragger and her entire kit is so beautiful, especially for a solo queue player like me. So you go in, you do a little bit of damage, you queue out. You're in a portal, and it doesn't limit you to just doing anything. You just can't open up doors or loot. You can go up zip lines and stuff like that, and it's so cool, man. Like I'll go in, I'll knock one, I'll crack the other, and I'll just portal out, try to find a different angle, heal up a little bit, push back up, and just do all the damage I need to, and just continue to make those plays. And her portal is one thing that I still need to get a hang of because I'm not that good at her port. But you can literally take a full 3 stack off of the map with a portal, a good portal. A person who knows how to use a Wraith portal also can close off entry points and kind of solidify a building as theirs. Force the opponents to push up from an off angle. That's going to be taking more time for them to get to you, being out in the open, exposing them to more opportunity to get shot, beamed, and go down, or whatever the case may be. So, in my opinion, Wraith is the best S tier legend, especially for 1v3 or solo queuing.
Okay. Bangalore.
Bang a snore. In terms of ranked, Bangalore is pretty good at being able to provide that cover for her team to get out. Her ultimate is very, very widespread. So, and sometimes it feels like it doesn't matter where you're going to go. It's like heat-seeking missiles, kind of, because you could go somewhere, not get the rocket icon, and still get hit with a rocket. It doesn't make sense to me. So I think Bangalore, also a Bangalore with a digi threat is very, very dangerous. All she has to do is just pop smokes 3 times and you're done. She's living in a world of smoke, man, and that digi threat can see through everything. So I think Bangalore maybe is a C tier legend.
Caustic.
Caustic, put him at D. I don't need to explain it. No skill legend. You're terrible. Caustic mains. Get away from me, weirdos.
This one I'll take. Mirage. S tier, definitely.
Yep, this is your guy, Vicious.
Mirage. What are you putting in?
Yeah, I think Mirage is an A tier legend. I think he's a very free legend. It's very easy to get clips off with Mirage. Also in a ranked setting, it's beautiful. You set out a clone. It pings the people shooting at him. So that kind of gives you the ability to either rotate a different direction, or even if Mirage pops his ult and the whole team kind of moves with the real Mirage into the next piece of cover. And seeing a Mirage ult makes other teams not want to push that. I know me personally, when I see a Mirage ult, I kind of just go the other way. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight this because I don't know which one he is or where he is. So sorry. I think he's a deceptive intel legend in my personal opinion, and I love that about him.
Okay.
Vicious is a Mirage mean, and I also love to enjoy Mirage a lot. So I would definitely put Mirage at A tier for sure.
Octane.
Octizzy McWizzy. So Octane is another one of those legends that I mained for a very, very long time. I think, closer to 2,000 kills with him on my Xbox, and I don't know. I think I have 1,000 or close to 2,000 on my PS5. So Octane is one of those legends that I like to say he has free movement. And there's a lot of other legends in this tier list that have free movement that kind of take no skill to go that fast. But a good Octane can get so many crazy clips, man. And his jump pad provides a point of advantage for his team to either take height or absolutely land on a team's head and catch them by surprise. I wouldn't necessarily call him an escape legend because when you do stim with Octane, it takes a pretty good bit of health away, considering if you are already low. And let's say you're in the storm with Octane, when you're in the storm, you need to try to preserve your health as best as you can because you're trying to get out of there. With an Octane stim, yes, you may go faster, but at what point? It's taking your only source that's keeping you alive, which is your health down. In a fight, it's okay because you spice it up with a little bit of movement. An Octane stim will take you to 1v3ing pretty easily. So I think Octizzy belongs in B. I'll put Octane in B.
Okay. They're not on here, but we'll get your opinions. Catalyst.
Ooh, that's dang vicious. You did notice that. What the freak? Catalyst is an S tier legend in my opinion. She is probably one of the best defensively offensive characters in the entire game. In terms of rank, she is the best legend to set up for rotations. She's the best legend to lock down a building. You blow the door off, that's fine. She can make a new one. Oh, you want to push from this staircase? Guess what? There's goo all along the stairs. So if you want to push the staircase, now you have two options. You're either going to take damage, that's going to notify Catalyst. You shoot the thing, that's going to notify Catalyst. You do anything, it's going to notify Catalyst. And her walls are so annoying that it slows you down, and it basically you have a black screen for like so long. I don't even know. I've never even like I think it's like 6 or 7 seconds. So I think Catalyst is definitely an S tier legend. She has so many things to her kit, and they're basically like there's no counter to them.
And last one, Ballistic.
Ooh, Ballistic. Ballistic could have been so much better than what he actually is. His little needle gun that he shoots and it kind of overheats your gun. When he first came out, he was definitely broken as fuck. Like it was really difficult to go against a ballistic, and you were kind of like, "Oh my gosh, not another ballistic." But I think nowadays it's not that hard. I always find myself beaming a ballistic and then running out of, or then my gun overheating or whatever it's called. So I think ballistic is a C tier legend.
And that's it from the Apex. Let us know what your thoughts were, or what, you know, your thoughts are on this list. How well did Murph do? I don't play Apex a lot, so, didn't want to chime in a whole lot. But, yeah, let him know. And now we're going to move on to some Call of Duty.
But let's say, hey,
Kind of ranking the Call of Duty games. So, uh, looks like first one we got just the original Call of Duty.
all
Personally,
right, vicious.
I've
Mm-hmm.
never played it. The first like four, I've never really played. I don't know about you. Have you played any of them?
Trying to see the cover picture because
Yeah. I think I played
oh
Call of
yeah, this
Duty
was on the
4.
original PlayStation.
Yeah.
These first two were on the original PlayStation. I did play them, but I don't really recall much from them.
I feel like they have multiples in here. So, we will turn those up. Okay. So we'll just kind of put those since we don't remember a lot. I think I remember, like I said, Call of Duty 3 a little bit because my dad owned it. But yeah, so we're just gonna say that. Okay, so we'll go in order here. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Now World at War. Do you ever play that game much, Murph?
I did a little bit.
Um, I
Did
played
you
it
play that
a
one?
little bit as well. I did not play a whole lot. It wasn't until about kind of Modern Warfare 2-ish that I actually got into Call of Duty.
Mm,
World at War is kind of what started the rise of Call of Duty.
okay, okay.
Turn my mic.
So, what would you say about this one then? From the little bit, if you can remember, where would you put this one?
Um, I would probably go B. I know a lot of people, say it's their favorite, but like I said, I didn't play it a whole lot. So I would do B.
Okay, agreed.
Now we're gonna go. Let's see. So we did World at War. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original.
Hmm.
I did not
Let's
really
see.
play this one.
Yeah, I didn't really remember this one. I know I played it. I just don't remember it.
Yeah. We'll go C. I don't like I said, I don't remember. So we did that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I think it was just straight to Modern Warfare 2 after that.
I am done.
Yeah, because I think it was that and then Black Ops 2. So, Modern Warfare 2.
MW2 is A tier for me, or even S tier.
I would put it in S tier. Modern Warfare 2, the original, is probably by far my favorite Call of Duty of all time.
Yep. Best movement ever. Best guns. Best game modes. Best maps.
Yes, sir. But yes. Yes, that was probably my favorite. Then we have Black Ops. Black Ops. I enjoyed Black Ops. I wouldn't put it up into the S tier. I would probably go
Not original. Oh.
or I would probably go A.
I'd go B, but we can meet at A.
We can go B. That's fine. We can go B. Thought it was a good game, solid game. Again, it was kind of the second Modern Warfare or Call of Duty I played, but I really enjoyed it.
That, in my opinion, that had one of the best storylines of all the games.
It was a good storyline for sure. Then we got Black Ops 2.
Okay, where are you putting it? Because I know where I'm putting it.
I'm putting S tier.
Same, exactly.
Black Ops 2 probably was my second favorite.
Yeah, anything after Black Ops 1 in the Black Ops series is S tier. I know there's only like 3, but
And then let's see. So we did Black Ops 2. Then it was, I think Ghost was it? Or wait, no, sorry, it was Modern Warfare 3.
MW3 was a sleeper game. That was boring in my opinion. I didn't really enjoy MW3.
I would go B.
Okay, we can go B.
Like I said, I liked Black Ops better, but like I said, it was kind of. I feel like MW3 kind of was when you kind of slowly started the kind of little bit of downfall, because then you had Black Ops 3.
Mm-hmm.
What?
BO3.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was gonna say we're not on. What is that? Because it's hard for me to see. Are we doing BO3 now?
Yeah, we're doing BO3 now. I'm just kind of going in kind of chronological order, or trying to.
BO3 is an S tier game for me. That was one of my favorites by far. That was the only Call of Duty that I did actually play zombies, and I really enjoyed it. And again, it had that Modern Warfare 2 movement in it. The guns were cool. The maps were awesome. So the storyline was great too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would go probably B, so we'll meet in the middle, go A. Black Ops, I think, was a good series. I like the Modern Warfare maybe a little bit more, but or I guess at least Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, I didn't play the whole Modern Warfare a whole lot, but that's what I would probably put it at. Like I said, enjoyed it. good guns and stuff like that. Then we got Modern Warfare 4.
MW4.
Or no, sorry, this was a Black Ops 4. Sorry, I forgot that went Black.
Black Ops 4 was kind of dumb, in my opinion. I didn't really like that.
I'd go C as well. I guess I went off a little bit off kilter because I forgot a couple games. But yeah, I'd go with that. Same. I was not a big fan of it. They started putting abilities and stuff like that, so I did not enjoy it a whole lot because it was changing up Call of Duty. They were trying to go and be ability-wise and all that stuff, and it's like Call of Duty is a gun shooting game, not having all these abilities and all that. So,
like, I'll go play Apex Legends if I want abilities in an FPS.
Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm interested where you put this. I have probably a different opinion, and it's than Call of Duty Ghosts. But where would you put Ghosts?
So Ghost for me is definitely an A or an S tier game. Sorry. This was a game that I did play a lot with my friends, with my brothers. So I also have a lot of memories on it, and plus it had the I forgot the name of the gun, but you could change. It was interchangeable reticle colors, and it was an SMG. I loved that. Just those little details, in the story mode again. Call of Duty never fails to have amazing storyline campaign modes.
And I'm gonna say A tier as well. Initially I know it wasn't one of the best Call of Duties, but that's one of the Call of Duties I had like the funnest time because we kind of really didn't give a crap on this Call of Duty. So me and my friends were like trying to hit no scopes. We were doing throwing knife. Like I have a whole throwing knife montage that I made. And so I absolutely loved the game because I didn't give a crap, so it was a lot more fun. You were just having fun with it, weren't like trying to grind the weapons, anything like that. So,
yeah, clever.
Wait, what is okay? So we have Advanced Warfare.
Oh shit! They have jetpacks and shit in that one.
Yeah,
that's a F tier. That's probably the worst Call of Duty that ever came out, in my opinion.
I'm putting it in C just because D we kind of did as our ones we've never really played. So, but yeah, I would agree. Wait, that's Advanced Warfare. What was that one? That's Advanced Warfare. I don't know. It looks like there's two Advanced Warfares. I'm confused. But yeah, Advanced Warfare anyway. World at War 2.
Which one was that one?
That was like the one in between Modern Warfare and oh wait, actually this one's the that was the one in between, like, because there was Modern Warfare. Why am I blanking on my
well, I mean, either way, I don't really remember this one too much. I don't think I played this one, Vicioso.
I didn't play it a whole lot. This was kind of towards the end of like war, like it was Cold War. Oh, so this one's Cold War. So this is Advanced Warfare. So Cold War, and then it went Vanguard. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting my games mixed up for a second.
So, night.
So
this was a while ago.
World War II was like part of. It was in the middle of kind of Call of Duty, Black Ops, or sorry, when Warzone kind of came out. So Modern Warfare, the new release, then that World War II and Cold War. So,
well, I mean, I'll leave that one up to you, Vicioso, because I don't really.
I didn't really like the games. I didn't really play it a whole lot. I would go C as well as Vanguard. I didn't play Vanguard a whole lot. Kind of went
Vanguard
older
was
school.
Horrible.
So, and then you have Modern Warfare, the newer one.
Oh, Rebirth, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's got to be S tier.
Well, I'm considering this. I would say, Warzone is its own thing. I know it's not a game, but like I'd say Modern Warfare is like the more multiplayer. So I would say A though. I thought it kind of got back my love for Call of Duty.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Um, Obviously Warzone, I would put S. Just all the fun memories and continue playing. I know you don't play as much now, but even Warzone 2, I would put up there. And then you have Modern Warfare 2. I would probably put that at like A tier as well. It's still good. It's I didn't play the multiplayer as much. More I just kind of was playing the Warzone, but I'd put like A or B tier. I know
Okay,
you haven't
okay.
really been playing it a whole lot either.
Yeah, no, I don't play that game anymore. I only play Apex now.
Yeah. So, but that is our Call of Duty tier list. Actually, I'm going to change this to played. So then that way it's different. But yeah, that's our Call of Duty playlist. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. But yeah, kind of looks like we're not going to have time to get to the Battle Royale today. But we gotta, if anyone in chat has any questions for us, let us know right now. And while we're waiting for that, Murph, obviously, what is your question of the day?
What? Okay, so you don't really play Apex, so I couldn't ask you that question. What was your favorite gun in all of Call of Duty history? Out of all the games you played, what gun was it that you wish was in current Call of Duty?
Ooh, I kind of get into things where I like find a gun, then take a gun, and all that stuff. But probably overall, like all the Call of Duties, I'd probably say the MP7. I was a very big running gun person, and that's the gun I ran like in like the first like 5 CODs that I played. When the MP7 was there, that's pretty much all I ran.
Okay,
So,
that's a good choice. It's a good choice.
but how
It's a
about
very good choice.
you, Murph?
I like the UMP9, man. That was one of my favorite SMGs. You could go fully auto or burst. It had the interchangeable reticles on it, and it was really good at mid range to close range. So I loved that gun.
Okay.
I missed that gun.
Okay. Well, looks best
What?
gun in God. Oh,
Best gun in God.
well, that looks like we're gonna be wrapping up this episode. We appreciate Paulo Zan for tuning in. But yeah, we're always looking for different ideas. So if you have any ideas, reach out to us. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. Any ideas? You can message us on Instagram. Whisper us here on Twitch, or comment on our videos on YouTube, or direct message us on Twitter. But we appreciate all of you that tune in as always, and we'll catch you guys next time.